Morning, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to episode number 5 in the book of Deuteronomy. Today we're going to watch the Israelites demonstrate obedience in location. So the Israelites have been on basically a 40-day journey that lasted 40 years because of the discipline of the Lord. They were heading towards the land of promise, the promised land. The one problem was they had unbelief. They refused to go in because they assumed some wrong things about God. This is the God who said, I'm your God, I'm going to fight for you, I'm going to go before you, I'm going to show you the way to go, I'm going to carry you like a father carries a son. And they have wrong belief, which result in wrong behaviors, which was unbelief, and they refused to go in. So they went on a 40-year journey in the discipline of the Lord. All right, so we're going to get the summary of what happens in that 40 years. This is from chapter 2 in the book of Deuteronomy. So they've been in the wilderness now for 40 years, 38 years actually, and now they're going to head back into, to get, this is a description of their journey to get to the promised land again. Verse 1, Then we turned and journeyed into the wilderness in the direction of the Red Sea, as the Lord told me. That's Moses talking, for many days. So 14,600 days they've been in the wilderness. We traveled around Mount Seir. And then the Lord said to me, You have been traveling around this mountain country long enough. So this is the moment when God says, okay, you guys have been in the wilderness long enough. Turn northward and command the people. You are about to pass through the territory of your brothers, the people of Esau, who live in Seir, and they will be afraid of you. So be very careful. Then he gives them all these warnings. Do not contend with them, for I will not give you any of their land. No, not so much as for the sole of your foot to tread on, because I have given Mount Seir to Esau as a possession. That was about 500 years before this. You shall purchase food from them with money that you may eat, and you shall buy water from them with money that you may drink. For the Lord your God has blessed you in all the work of your hands. He knows you're going through this great wilderness. These 40 years that the Lord your God has been with you, you have lacked nothing. So we went on, away from our brothers, the people of Esau who live in Seir, away from the Araba road and from Elath and Ezion-Geber. So they're heading up from the seaport of the Red Sea, heading in the northeast direction. Okay, so just a second. Who is Esau? It's Jacob's twin 500 years before this. He's the one who sold his birthright for a pot of porridge, and he didn't get the primary blessing of the firstborn. Needless to say, Esau hated Jacob because of this, and in chapter 27, it says, as soon as our father dies, then I'm going to go kill my brother Jacob. They were eventually warned by their mother, and their mother says, hey, Esau comforts himself with this thought of killing you. So arise and flee until your brother's anger turns away. Well, this is 500 years later, and they're still saying that there's still a conflict between these two. Now they're not just individuals, now they're a large group of people. So 500 years later, the wound is still fresh, which is interesting. So God reminds them, hey, this is not your battle. Do not fight with Esau's descendants. You have money. Why is that? Well, because I gave you all the riches of Egypt. Well, how did that happen? Remember in Exodus chapter 12, just before the people of Israel leave, the people of Israel also had done as Moses told them, for they had asked the Egyptians for silver and gold jewelry and for clothing. And the Lord had given the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they let them have what they asked, and thus they plundered the Egyptians. So this people of Israel who are wandering in the desert, they have plenty of money, they have gold, they have clothing, they have all the things they need. What they don't have is land yet. So they have all the money in the world, but they don't have a place in the world. So they're figuring out what their true treasure is. So besides being full of money, they have the person of the Lord, they have the presence of the Lord, they have the place of the Lord in a little while, almost. And what they also have is the progenitors of the rescue. So Jesus is launching this big rescue mission, and within the nation of Israel are the descendants of Jesus. So even the people of Israel are precious. Okay, so don't mess with the people of Esau, and now we're going to hear don't mess with another group of people, the Moabites. And we turned and went in the direction of the wilderness of Moab. And the Lord said to me, do not harass Moab or contend with them. Well, why is that? Well, they're Lot's descendants, Abraham's nephew. For I will not give you any of their land for possession, because I have given Ar to the Ar, is a place name Ar are to the people of Lot for a possession. The Horites, verse 12, the Horites also lived in the Seir formerly, but the people of Esau dispossessed them and destroyed them from before them and settled in their place, as Israel did to the land of their possession, which the Lord gave them. Now rise up and go over to the brook of Zered. So we went over to the brook of Zered. And the time from our leaving Kadesh Barnea, that's the place where they rebelled against God, until we crossed the brook Zered was 38 years, until this entire generation, the men of war, the people who doubted God, had perished from the camp, so they died off, as the Lord had sworn to them. For indeed, the hand of the Lord was against them to destroy them from the camp. So the Israelites are walking through these conquered lands. Other people had conquered them, and they feared a group of people in the land that they're going to get to, the Anakim. And who did God dispossess from Moab to have its God-given land? Well, it says it's a people, these people were just as tall as the people of the Anakim. So the point is, I am powerful. You have nothing to fear. I'm the protector of the people, and I give this land. All right, so I've preserved this land for this people that were even more knuckleheaded than you, two groups of people. The people of Lot and the people of Esau. I moved people groups out, and I can do the same for you. So the Lord is saying to the Israelites, as they're heading now to the promised land for a second time, they didn't go in the first time, they're going to go in now, I'm giving you a possession. So there's a part of it that I'm doing, and there's a part that you're going to do, which is you're going to begin to take possession. In the meantime, I'm giving you these things to obey. Don't mess with the people of Lot. Don't mess with the people of Esau. Start with obeying. And then start by following, start by moving, start by going, and start by bypassing the people of Lot and the people of Esau's land. Because I'm giving you myself, I'm giving you my presence, I'm giving you my person, I'm going to give you a place, and I'm preserving these progenitors of the people of Israel. Thanks for listening.